gentlemen, if you are going to waste your time voting tomorrow, I urge you to vote in and out. Put a cross by in and put a cross by out. This is because nobody actually knows what the European Union actually is. I've been asking people all day. Nobody has been able to come up with a comprehensive argument and description of what the European Union is, and definitely because of that, and on top of that, nobody knows the full consequences of being in and out are. Therefore, all the politicians are lying to you. You think Michael Gove or David Cameron has got the time to research what the European Union even is? How could he possibly know all the rules and the laws and the agreements they come up with between 27 countries in God knows how many different languages, political, economic, legal and moral agreements, if there's any morality involved in this at all? It's impossible. Therefore, they're having a little one on you. It doesn't make any difference. Therefore, I would vote in and out. At least if you vote in and out, then you're having a little go at David Cameron, Michael Gove, George Osborne and that bloke with lots of hair. At least you're doing something to take the mick out of them and all those stupid nonsenses that they put into the public's minds to keep you off the trail of the real truth, which is that you don't really, if you thought about it, most of you, I hope, don't want anybody to extort money out of you. Don't want anybody to manipulate you using fear. Don't want anybody to turn you into little slaves. Why? Do you want European psychos to do that to you, or you want British psychos? You can choose. You lucky people. You get to choose which slave masters you have. That's called false choice.
Go away, yeah, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's called false choice. It's one of the most basic logical fallacies that they use, because they know that none of us have taken any interest in learning out how to sniff out truth from untruth. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to encourage you to vote both for and against leaving. I think we should leave and stay, just to confuse the politicians. Take a photo of your ballot, vote leave and stay, because I can assure you, whether you vote leave or stay, it's going to make just as much difference as whether you vote leave and stay. The whole idea of the voting is just another way to make the people, keep them down and keep them convinced. Oh, aren't we lucky we get to vote on Europe, as if it's going to make a blind bit of difference. No, it's not going to make a difference. I can reassure you, if you are poor, you will become more poor, and if you are rich, you will become more rich, whether or not we are in the European Union, and nobody knows what that even is. Unless I'm wrong, anybody here know what the European Union actually is? Anybody want to have a go? Would you like to tell me what it is? No? Would you like to tell me? Would you like to have a go? Tell me what the European Union is? Oh, you think you know, do you? Yeah. Really? What is it then?
Hey, don't embarrass yourself.
It's all the European countries together, yeah.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Let me embarrass myself. Fair enough. No, seriously. Okay, so what you're saying the European Union is? What is it? What is it? All the European countries together. What does that mean? All the European countries together? That doesn't mean anything. That's not what it actually is. What do you mean together? They're not together, they're all separate, aren't they? What does it mean? What is the European Union? Do you know? What's that? It's a gang. It's a European gang. I like that. It's not bad. It's not exactly a complete description. Anybody here? See, people. Anybody here going to vote? Anybody here going to vote either way, in or out? Anybody? No, I don't want to know what you're going to vote. I just want to know if you're going to vote at all. You're going to vote? Yeah. What is the European Union then? What is it? You're doing okay so far with it. I think you might be stumbling down after that though. It's a formation of European. A formation. I don't you love the way the reason why he speaks like that is because he's probably been watching telly and all that. Do you have a telly? Oh shit, you got a telly! Oh my god, if you've still got a telly, guys, seriously. If you know anyone that's still got a telly, you want to stay well clear of these people. You see, he's speaking like a politician. It's absolutely meaningless. A formation of countries. What is that like? Like a football field? Look, there's a formation of countries. What is it? 4-4-2? 17, 4, 7, a formation of countries. Yeah, go on. What else? It's a formation of countries. Yeah, that was brought about from the First World War to form peace. Oh, really? That's what you think the European Union is? Really? Is that it? That's what you're saying? Well, there's another person that clearly is clueless about what the European Union is, mainly because everyone is, as far as I know. I'm open. Do you know what the European Union is?
I'm interested, I'm waiting to...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert or anything.
Okay, great. Well, how can you vote then if you don't know what it is? How can he vote? He votes and he doesn't even know what it is.
I didn't say I was voting.
I know. It's fair enough. Now, I'm saying if you are going to vote in and out, right? Because that's the only power you've got. The only true power you've got is to just do what the hell you like. That's the only true power you've got. The only true power you've got is to stand up to the establishment, stick two fingers up and tell them you're not going to fall for their stupid nonsenses anymore. Because whether you... What's that?
If everyone votes yes or no.
If everyone votes yes or no, what's going to happen then? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing's going to happen. Just like in 2 days' time, you're going to have the same problems you had today. Right? And if you drink tonight, you could have even more problems. Like, you might sleep with somebody you normally wouldn't sleep with, and that's how many of you got here in the first place. But we'll leave that off for the moment. So I'm saying, if you do bother voting, please vote in and out, but shake it all about on the bottom, just to remind yourself that the whole thing is a ritual. It's a ritual. It's a mind control ritual to control the people, to have them believe that they have a say in things. You have no say in things, right? Like, for example, I'm married to a woman for 22 years. I don't have a say in anything, right? Obviously, right? I mean, she makes me think I do, but I don't really, So you don't have a say in anything, and therefore the only thing you have a say in is you can put 2 crosses on your piece of paper. At least then you can maintain your dignity. I mean, seriously, otherwise, you're just going on with what they tell you to do. They're telling you you should vote. They're telling you you should even think about it. Why are you even thinking about the EU? Is it really any of your business? Surely what's your business is your awareness of yourself. That's your business. The only thing you need to be worried about or concerned about is the thoughts that go on in your own mind. That's the only thing you may have some influence on if you're lucky. The European Union is none of your business. It's run by a bunch of psychos who will lie, cheat and steal to you to try and get you to do what they want you to do. And once you've done that over the next 5, 10 years, that's it. They're not interested in you. They hate you. They despise you. All they want is your money and your vote. That's why they allow McDonald's to be on the high street. If they cared about you, they wouldn't have McDonald's here. They'd have it down some side street for the poor addicts that feel they have to eat that crap. But they don't. They don't care about you. They don't care about your opinion, and your opinion doesn't count. And anyway, it's nothing to do with any of you. It's none of your goddamn business. If you want to know what's none of your business, get yourself an evening standard. There is nothing in there that is any of your business. It's designed to keep you away from anything that's any of your business, because the things that are your business give you real power. Voting tomorrow, putting a thing on a thing, don't give you any power at all. Quite the opposite. It's just another sign that you've given your power away to somebody else. Why do that? Why give anybody your power? It's yours. Put 2 crosses on. Put no crosses on. Stick the fingers up at them. I don't care. Do whatever you like. Personally, I'm going to be making love tomorrow. For the exact time would have taken me to go to the polling booth, to put the cross on and to get back home, I'm going to be making love. Now, if you want to do that too, I'd highly recommend it. The only thing I ask you to do is get permission from the person you're going to do it with. I don't want you to come running to me and say, Danny told us to make love. No, but obviously you've got to get their agreement, you understand, right? Especially guys. So what I recommend is work out the time it would take you to get to and from the polling booth and make love in that time. I happen to be fortunate enough to live 2 hours away from my nearest polling booth, which means I'm going to get about 4 hours and 5 minutes of making love. And whilst I'm doing that, whilst I'm making love, have in the back of your mind whilst you're making love that not only are you making love to your partner, you're also having a quick screw of the establishment, so to speak. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to vote. Because it's a trick. It's a trick to get you to think that you have any power. It's a trick to get you to think that you live in a democracy. It's a trick to get you to think that they are interested in your opinion. They are not interested in your opinion. What they're interested in is forming your opinion. That's what they want. They want to form your opinion for you. And you want to vote for people that want to form your opinion for you? Why? Why would you give them any power? Why do you want anybody to rule over you? That was a question. Anybody? Why would you want anybody to rule over you? You don't. Why would you want anybody to rule over you? Do you want people to rule over you? Do you? Do you want people to rule over you? You do that kind of thing? No. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that are into S&M. They like a bit of that kind of thing. You know? If you want to be, you know, but if you're into S&M, don't vote. Just get yourself someone that's into S&M. Okay, fair enough. Voting is free. Free way of getting yourself shafted. Any questions? I do have some leaflets on me. But if you come up to me and get a leaflet, everybody's going to see that you have got a leaflet from that slightly strange bloke with a slightly strange green top and a megaphone. They're going to start questioning your own sanity. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, because if you don't question your sanity on a regular basis, you're probably even more insane than those people who do, sir. Do you question your sanity on a regular basis?
Question yours.
You question mine? Yeah. You see, it's always people who question other people's sanity because they don't want to question their own. You don't have to question my sanity. I don't have any sanity. It's okay. I don't want to be sane in this madness.